right, got another one here. So this is for the PS212 or PS212, whatever you want to call it. So 2017, 2018, we went ahead and built this whole thing. And so now what they want to do is add this little box down here, give it a little buddy to hang out with, literally. So got some dirty dangles going. So this is going to be one of those, soft, chewy centers with a hard candy shell type slider face guys. So pretty straightforward for you cats. I just want to point out a few little things and kind of where my mind was and what order to do things. But otherwise, I'm thinking slam dunk for you cats. Also, it is noted, I guess, that on the work order, they do want this installed by the date. So this is kind of like as usual, everything's always due right now. But this does have a hard install. So let's just get this through because I do have, the center stage is on, it's on step. And I'm going to have to go full afterburner on that. So I figure we'll just push this through, get it out of the way, and then we can concentrate on that stuff. So with that being said, let's get after it. So a little bit of the lay of the land. So I got here's all the O9 parts, hard candy shell, soft gooey center, and then the little top reveal part. You got some jigs to hold it together. You'll have a single 063 white, real simple. And then the two faces, get those two first shot. And then I got here for install, it's going to be either Project Ply, the Lawan, or like a 1/8" Sintra or any kind of thing that's kind of a little bit stiff. And they'll just hold that up and drill their holes. So again, so you start from the center out like we do, make your chewy center. We do have a bottom here that will clearance the UL holes, and it goes on one side there. And then you have your top, which has this little tray here. So, and that's going to be for electrical. I'll get on that in a second. And then you'll see where it goes on one side here. And then that has a little clearance for the power to come through from the top, from its buddy, the existing power. The reveal is as simple as this. We've done this. It's a 1-2 bend. And then the two end guys will take care of sealing it up. But I pretty much have this set up to where you can just do rivets through the whole thing. So once you get this guy built and then you do your hard candy shell, you lords the three sides. You'll have bottom, you'll have the street side, and then you'll have your removable panel side like we do, so you can slide faces out. And just for reference, obviously, street side, no screws, looking sexy. And then on this side, they'll be able to take that off and slide these out this way. So that's street and that's removable side. So get this all lordsed up. And then once this is all one unit, then I'm thinking you can just go ahead and rivet through. You don't even really need to like lords this or anything. Just keep it quick for you guys. But maybe tack the ends closed. That way they can bond them up and it'll be all sealed up. But otherwise, trying to keep it real simple for you cats. And then we're going to do 5/16 steel riv nuts like everything else we do. But I did check grip range. And since you will be stacking 4 deep of 090 right here, the maximum is 0.31. So 0.36 is too much. So what I did is I did clearance holes for the reveal. So the riv nuts will go through that. And then you're just going to sandwich the two layers, the chewy and the hard candy. So, and then I went ahead and brought in, because I don't know if we go as big as 2-inch full length 5/16. So I got a box of those coming, or a bag of those coming for you, just to make sure we got them. And I did get you some more of these. I know you guys have a lot of Eisenhower, and I'm sure you guys are well stocked, but I brought in some long grip range riv nuts as well. So keep an eye out for those. I ordered those up. They'll be on their way. But install, we'll need those to go through. So for install, it's going to be as simple as taking this template. Make sure install gets this, or if you're watching this install. And then this is the same size as the bottom of the cabinet. So you're just going to go out there and, oh, that's the other guy. It's the other program. So you're just going to go over there and take that template, put it up at the bottom, and make sure the street side is the street side, and then just drill your 6 holes and then just burn through for your power. And then that being said, what's going to happen is, since I know for a fact, looking at this guy here, I was doing this was in my experimental phases, when I was experimenting with things. So these are MMPSs because we lost the files for all these. Like, I don't have the actual pictures, but I know for a fact that I was trying some hardware free. So these are the MMPSs that we have inside the fast packs, and we were using those, by themselves. So I had it to where you could tuck the flanges in there. So I'm not sure if we are using 2 MPSs for this array, for 12 volt. I know they're pretty hungry, so I don't know if we were just doing one per side or whatever. Anyway, so for install, I know the switch lives here, but if you can get 120 out, come down, come through the hole that you're going to drill through the bottom here, and then bring that through, because you can see there's street side. So make sure you have street side and you have the pole side. So get that right. And then the power will then you'll be able to feed it through this slot here, no problem. And then you'll bring it down here. So for fab and install, you're going to take a 24 keystone, or it could be 12. I don't know. If you guys found some 12s, that'd be great. But if not, we're going to do 24. But as usual, something new. Haven't quite done this yet. So this will be like a 3-dimensional. You'll bend this, and then that'll give us a little tray. You can put your ground right there, and that little tray is going to tuck right in there. And you can see I have clearance for screws back here. It's only about 3/8 though, so you might need to either use short screws or you might have to zing them a little bit. But either way, that way they can be removable. And this will be on one side of the white. And then you can bring the white, because you can see here I have it's yellow, but I have the white here. So the power supply is bent and it's going to be facing like that. And then you can come in with your white. Now that being said, let's talk about the LEDs. Again, I brought up that that sort of issue that we know for a fact that these are 12 volt, and I think they're GE, but they've been out in the field forever. They're pretty tired. So who knows the dimness? So doing ours, I have 8.5 here. So probably maybe 6, but we don't want to pack this. My gut instinct, I would put 3 rows just to, melt the plex off nice and bright, but that's going to be crazy bright compared to this. So maybe just 2 strips, 8.5, so a little too wide apart for this little guy. So maybe 6 or something. I don't know. This is the actual size of the opening, so you can work from the edge of this over, and this will be what we see. So just work with that. So that's it. So those are just some of the issues, but otherwise, let's get this guy cranked out, get it out of our way, because like I say, we're gonna have to really push to get center out. So, but anyway, so as usual, if you have any questions, hit me up. We're all counting on you.
Check the